My name is James Williams Jr., and this is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. So, an hour or two back, or three, or four, I went to the movies at 1, so I don't know what time it is because I don't have my phone close enough to me. There we go. It is now 7 o'clock. So, about 3 hours or so ago, I got out of the movies because I think it was like a 2 hours, maybe an hour and 45 minutes or so. It was a good movie. Benedict Cumberbatch did an excellent job as Doctor Strange. It was odd, but it was good. And so, for all you people who are Doctor Strange fans, I'm not gonna ruin the movie for you. I'm just gonna tell you that if you're looking like the comic book, because I wasn't really a Doctor Strange comic book reader, I did check him out during the Secret Wars because in the Secret Wars, the original back in 82, 83, 84, somewhere in the 80s, um, all of them crossed over, and he was a very critical part of the Secret Wars. He apparently also was a critical part of the Infinity Wars and stuff as well. And you'll have to go back and check all those out. I can't remember if I have those comics or not, because generally, if it didn't really affect the X-Men or Spider-Man, then I didn't really read them. But I did dabble in other comics besides X-Men and Spider-Man, but those were my favorites. So anything in the X universe, like X-Men, X-Force, X-Factor, Excalibur, X-Terminators, New Mutants, I read those. But Doctor Strange, I don't recall him ever really crossing over into the X-Men agendas and all that stuff. But for what I've read of the comic book, there were some things in there that was not so appealing in the movie that were, I guess, in the comic book. I'm not gonna swear to it because I know certain things about Doctor Strange, but I can't really pass a negative or a positive judgment on the movie, except for the movie was good. The movie was actually great. But as far as the as far as the Doctor Strange persona or mythology goes, I'm not the guy to come to. I know certain things about Doctor Strange. I know his sidekick is supposed to be Asian, and I don't know if the ancient one was supposed to be Asian or even how it is in the movie. So I can't really pass too much judgment on that. I do know that his assistant in the comic book is an Asian, and in this movie, not so much. I'm not going to give you any details because I don't know who's seen it and who hasn't, so I don't want to go ruin everything for you if you haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, it is a must-see if you're in the Marvel Universe, and if you like Marvel stuff, everything Marvel, then you want to see this movie. I missed a fair amount of previews, I think, because the line to get the ticket was so damn long, and also I wanted to get some nachos, and they just didn't have them. Or, as the lady behind the counter said, they didn't have the materials to make the cheese, so she couldn't sell me the bag of nachos, which I would have been happy just eating the damn nachos. Well, that didn't work out, so it is what it is, and I had to go with what I had. So I had absolutely nothing. So I came home and ate dinner after that. Plus, I will say that if I had to give it a rating, I would definitely give it 4 stars without a question. But I don't know why the stars have to stop at 4, because I'm an odd number kind of guy. So I would like rate a movie between 5 and 7 stars. And if that's the case, then I would definitely give it a 6.5. So it's just on the cusp of 7. It was a good movie. Yeah, it was a great movie actually. Um, they did a lot of things. They did a lot of things that they put in there that, since I'm not a big Doctor Strange reader, I can't confirm or deny if that is how shit happened. But as we know, when you make these movies, you have to adapt it for the reality. But also, you want to stay after the credits, after the first credits, and after the second credits, because there are things behind there. As any Marvel movie fan would know, that everything is Marvel is going to be there. The preview for Logan and the preview for Guardians of the Galaxy was in there, and they were pretty good. I don't know why they didn't call it like it's supposed to be called, Old Man Logan. And I know that they changed the principal concept of that, because if you read the Old Man Logan comic book, it's got nothing to do with a little girl in X-23, which I think the little girl is. But it has nothing to do with that. And Logan is like the last mutant alive. But also, if you read the comic book, then you know his enemy is actually the Green Hawk, as in Bruce Banner. And all of Hawk's children are products of incest. But we won't go there. We can do another Old Man Logan thing another day. But there's a lot of reasons why these characters won't be in that movie, due to the fact that Hawkeye and Hawk actually still belong to the Avengers, and they 20th Century Fox doesn't have the rights to use them, so they had to alter the concept. So also, I guess they kind of took the story of Bishop, Cable, and Hope, as well as Logan, when they had that little thing about Cable came to take Hope into the future because she was supposed to be like the last mutant, or he was trying to take her from the future to the past or something. I can't remember, but anyway, it was Cable and Bishop. They were going at it, and somehow or another he managed to get the child to Logan to take care of her or some shit. It's a long story. You have to get the comic book to get what the hell I'm talking about. But it was a good battle between Bishop and Cable, and yes, Bishop does get his ass kicked. But he does do some damage because he wounds Cable a couple of times before the big boss battle or whatever. But anyway, if you're into Doctor Strange, you will thoroughly enjoy the Doctor Strange movie. But if you're not into Doctor Strange, then at least go see the previews because it also I'm a little condescending on some of the previews because they had the Wonder Woman preview, but it's a Marvel movie, so I'm like, okay, this kind of it's like a kick in your own nutsack. Oh yeah, also in Doctor Strange, Stan Lee does appear. So those rumors of Stan Lee being dead is hopefully still bullshit. And to whoever's out there putting up these actors and people like Stan Lee dying rumors, you really need to stop. Because karma's a motherfucker, and it may come back to haunt you in the ass. But anyway, to everybody who's into Doctor Strange and everything, and if you don't stay for the credits, you won't know how it ties into the Avengers movie. And it's really good that you should probably stay to watch the last two things after the credits. I'm James Grimshew. This is Comfort number 2. Be seeing you.